What's going on, guys? Double A here, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the best Genji flanks for each map. Knowing good flanking routes with Genji is crucial in order for you to get to the enemy backline. And on that note, let's jump right into it.
Traveling to Hanamura.
We're going to start with the assault maps, and up first is Hanamura. Hanamura has a very tough choke point for the attacking team to get by, so getting past that with Genji can help break the enemy front line and allow your team to get through the choke. Alright, now let's take a look at how I go through the flank one more time. Alright, this one's actually not very tough. All you gotta do is get to the very right corner next to this pink vending machine, climb up that, go up the wall. Once you get to the top, double jump, slide right through, and dash to the back to make sure you don't get hit by anything.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Just like the rest of the assault maps, Temple of Anubis also has a very annoying starting choke point that most people like to sit around and just shoot around here. But with Genji, you just want to go through this left side right here. Walk through, make sure nobody's there. Climb up this wall. Once you get to the top, just dash through the other window. Once you get through the window, you're already in the back line. You can climb up here, and you can take a look from an aerial point of view against the enemy line. Maybe dash onto their mercy or attack whoever you think will be a biggest threat.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
This next flank on Volskaya Industries is a very simple one, but very, very effective to do when you're playing Genji. Just go to the left right here, double jump, dash, walk through, and once you get here, sometimes there'll be somebody here, but most of the time there won't be. They'll be standing right over there. So what you want to do is climb to the top of the stairs, which will give you a higher ground, and you can dive straight onto the point and attack whoever you need to attack.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Now we'll move on to the control maps, and up first is Ilios. Now with Ilios, because both teams are attacking the point, there isn't much of flanking, but what you can do is climb up this wall here and walk straight towards the point through the high grounds. Now, you'll dash straight to the window, and through the window you can jump straight onto the point without anybody seeing you.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Now, the nice thing about Lijiang Tower and all control points is whatever flank you can do on one side, you can kind of do on the other side. So with this one, what I'm doing with Genji is I'm just trying to take the high ground, because with Genji, having the high ground is very important. You can dash straight to whoever you want to dash to. You don't have to worry about picking out your targets. You see exactly what you need to do, and you go straight for it.
Traveling to Nepal.
Now with Nepal, it's almost the same thing. What we're going to be doing is taking the side control instead of going through the main entrance, maybe to avoid some roadhog hooks or anybody holding that point. Just double jump and dash to get through. First dash gets you to the middle of the map. Here's where all the action goes on, so you can go here if you'd like, or you can do the same thing, double jump and dash, and get to where the enemy is going to be walking through if you guys have controlled the point already. And you could also take a look at the actual spawn if you'd like.
Welcome to Oasis.
Now on to the last control map, Oasis, which is one of my favorite maps and has a great flank for Genji to use. Go up to this wall right here, wall climb, and as soon as you get to the top, double jump and dash. Will put you at the top of the high ground, which is a perfect place for Genji to hold, because we all know that Genji loves to take the high ground, so start using this one.
Traveling to Dorado.
Now we'll move on to the escort maps, starting with Dorado. With Dorado, as soon as you spawn, there's the payload right over there. Double jump and dash to that first building. Make sure nobody's on that side, maybe like a soldier. Double jump to the next building. From here, you want to just walk straight down. Now when you get over here, sometimes there'll be somebody holding here, like I said, like maybe a soldier or somebody else. You can go and try to shoot people from here if you'd like, if they're holding there. But if they're holding the high ground across from here, it's very easy to get to. Just walk across. You can dash through if you don't want anybody to see you. As soon as you get here, so usually there's a Reinhardt or whatever. That's where most people like to hold.
Traveling to Route 66.
So on Route 66, after you've captured the first point, what you want to do is start making the enemy team trickle. So instead of waiting through street space, go towards the back line where the enemy is going to be spawning from. Start trying to attack the enemy, slow them down, help your team get through street space. This helps a lot, especially when the other team is distracted by you.
Arriving at Watchpoint, Gibraltar.
This flank route on Watchpoint Gibraltar is one of my favorite flanks to do with Genji. Most people get stuck when they're trying to capture the third and final point of this map, so what you can do is hit the enemy backline and distract the team so your team can move forward, because it's really annoying to get past that phase. When you get to the backline, it's super easy to get the enemy team distracted and have them run towards you instead of holding that choke point that most people like to hold. Alright, now let's take a look at that flank one more time, but slow down a little bit so you get a hang of it. It's really not that hard to do. All you do is go around this back corner over here and walk up to this orange wall. Alright, so walk up to the edge, run, double jump, and wall climb the corner of the orange wall. Then start to fall towards the edge until you peek the corner, and as soon as you see it, dash. Once you get there, you're done. You're in the back line, you're ready to go. Look for whatever you need to look for. You distract the enemy team and help your team move on.
Traveling to Eichenwalde.
Alright, now let's talk about the hybrid maps, starting with Eichenwalde. Eichenwalde can be very annoying, especially when they have somebody like a Junkrat, a Mei, a Symmetra holding the choke point. There's nothing more annoying than that. So what you can do is try to hit the enemy backline with a good flank. Now with a flank with Genji on Eichenwalde, it can be really effective because it breaks the enemy from holding down that choke point. Once they break from the choke point, your team can start moving in and you can start capturing the point. Alright, now let's take a look at that one more time. Now instead of walking straight, walk towards the right and go all the way down. Keep walking until you see that pink wall you can climb. Now once you get here, it's very simple. Okay, so walk to the corner of the wall and start to wall climb. As soon as you get to the top, double jump and dash towards where those two rooftops meet. Then, just let Genji slide. It will slide on its own. Once you get to the bottom, then you know what to do. You're in the back line. You want to go for those priority targets. Make sure the enemy back line is starting to fall back. And then it's really easy for your team to move in and capture the point.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Alright, now let's talk about Hollywood. Hollywood's another one of those maps where it's very annoying to play at the choke, and most teams like to do it for whatever reason. Don't waste your time just sitting at the choke. Go straight for that flank. Flank's not that hard to do, and it's very effective. Let's take a look at the background gameplay, and we'll look at it slowed down in 1 second. Alright, so all you need to do is walk towards the corner of the wall. Start to wall climb, and then double jump as soon as you get the end, but move forward. Let Genji slide until you see the other rooftop and then dash straight to it. And then you're set to go.
Entering King's Row.
Okay, now on to King's Row. This one's not too crazy. It's very simple to do and it's pretty effective. All you do is climb this wall right here. Jump and then hide here just in case. If not, if you're ready to go, just double jump and dash. Now you're towards the enemy backline. Here, usually there's a Torbjorn posted up, maybe a sniper. Double check before you move in. But now you have a high ground, and on Genji, it's always important to have the high ground.
Traveling to Numbani.
Now, let's take a look at the last map, Numbani. Numbani is one of those maps where sometimes it feels like you just can't capture the point. This is a great flanking route to use, and it can really help your team out. Now, instead of taking main, or the high ground that most people like to do, we're just going to go through this backside. Make sure it's clear, but as soon as you know it's clear, go ahead and dive towards that back house. This back house is popular for Symmetra teleporters and Torbjorn turrets, and as Genji, you got to take those out. Alright guys, that's going to do it for us here today. If you did like this video, please leave a like down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.